Все, поехали. Нет русской озвучки, короче, не существует. Я так понял. Игра, ты запускаешься? Так, ну все, поехали тогда по новой. Мужчина. Все, поехали. Electronic Arts представляет. Все сделано правильно, даже больше, чем мы рассчитывали. Цитадель спасена, но свет погиб, и теперь позиция людей в галактике упрочилась как никогда. Но даже этого мало. Хоть люди и главенствуют в Совете, наша главная надежда — Шепард. А его посылают драться с гетами? С гетами! Главная угроза — женщин по-прежнему рядом. И мы должны их остановить. Это икона Шепард. Но ведь это всего один человек. Если Шепард умрет, то и человечеству не сдобровать. Почему? Значит, сделать так, чтобы он не умер. В 2004 году гетов нанесли удар в самое сердце галактического общества. Армия гетов вторглась в космическую станцию Цитадели и попыталась открыть портал, который вернул бы в наш мир жнецов. Огромные машины раз 50 тысяч лет уничтожают... Ух, гады. Не дочитал я. Нормандии. Блин, как плохо без русской озвучки. Алло. Неужели нет любительской? Отключать сверхсветовые двигатели. Поглотители излучения активированы. Все показатели в норме. Режим тишины. Теряем время. Мы 4 дня прожили в секторе и до сих пор нашли следов деятельности гетов. Здесь за последнее исчезло 3 корабля. С ними что-то случилось. Ставлю на работорговцев в системе Терминус. Их полно. Сигнал на сканере для обнаружения. Непознанный корабль. Похоже, крейсер. Сигнал на сканере. Так. Не совпадает ни с одной известной подписью. Крейсер меняет курс. Теперь на траекторию перехвата. Невозможно. Стелс-системы включены. Корабль гетов не может... Это не гет. Приготовьтесь к маневру уклонения. О. Барьеры вышли из строя. Многочисленные повреждения. Орудия вышли. Потушите огонь кто-нибудь. Ой, нас коцают. Фига она побежала. Пуля. Шепард! Аварийный маяк готов к запуску. Альянс успеет добраться сюда? Да уж пусть постарается. Я делаю лишь для того, чтобы они нашли замерзшие трупы. Погрузи всех в спасательную капсулу. Джокер все еще в рубке, он не бросит корабль. Я тоже не уйду. Нет времени на споры. Мне нужно, чтобы команда отправила спасательную капсулу, я позабочусь о Джокере. Капитан! Эшли, давай быстрее. Сейчас. Окей. Все внутрь, давай. Нифига ее раздолбили. Норманди эту. Обшивочка вось. Ох. Ну, экшен пока порядочный. Так. Пройти в кабину. Отправляюсь к Джокеру в кабину на верхней палубе Нормандии. Так. А что я могу делать? Космический корабль. Альянс Нормандия. Ой. А я иду хоть куда надо? Ага, хер. А тут что ли карты не бывает? О! Джокер. Я тебя спасу, сукин ты сын. Ну, пожалуйста, беги. А, ты и так бегаешь всегда. Что надо нажать? Где кнопки? Наверх же надо. А где тут вверх? Мы ж в космосе, я путаю. Ну-ка. Мы понесли серьезный урон от неизвестного противника. А, все окей. Так, нет, вода, теки туда. Ладно, нет. Вода не хочет туда текеть, тогда мы сами туда потекем. Держись, ну же, крошка. Где этот полудурок? Шепард. Блин, ты смотри, да? Я иду сюда. Чтобы вдруг там кто-то нападет сейчас, чтобы я не испугался. Говорит Джокером, а где он? А, он, наверное, там где-то. Я его не прошел же. Давай, Шепард. Давай, Джокер, надо выбираться отсюда. Нет, я не брошу Нормандию. Я все еще могу спасти ее. Не глупи. Нормандия погибла, и ты тоже погибнешь к чертовой матери, если не выберемся. Нет, нам просто нужно... О, нет. Че, все? Они разворачиваются для новой атаки. Н7, нагрудный знак у него. А, осторожно, рука! Капитан! Шепард! Капец. Единственное спасение человека улетело. Так, давай, Шепард, у тебя там воздух везде выходит. Ух, возьми себя в руки, тряпка. И закрой там все дырочки свои. На скафандре, естественно. А, все, заткнул нормально. Масс-эффект 2. Конечно, печально, что озвучка не русская, блин. Но, с одной стороны, это очень хорошо. Если она сделана не разработчиками, то печаль. Капитан Шепард восстановлен. Проект Лазер будет продолжаться по плану. Нас собирают из запчастей каких-то. Что это такое? А, имя Джон. Фамилия Шепард, ну пойдет, что? Спектр не предохраняет хранение всяких данных. Пожалуйста, подтвердите указанную информацию или пройдите полную регистрацию. Быстрый старт, конечно. Землянин, последний герой, солдат. Да поехали, что там? Чё там уж теряться? На время оружие установлен термозаряды, предотвращающие при... Вот, на мониторе что-то не в порядке. Он реагирует на внешний раздражитель, выражает осведомленность о происходящем вокруг. Боже мой, Миранда, я думаю, он просыпается. Черт возьми, Уилсон, он еще не готов, дай ему успокоительное. Шепард, не пытайся шевелиться. Постарайся, не нерв. Пульс все еще растет, мозговая активность невероятная. Критическая падает, ничего не получается. Еще дозу, скорее. Возвращаясь к нормальным показателям. Пульс замедляется. Это было очень опасно. Я же говорю, ваши расчеты неверны. Проверьте данные еще раз. Отвлекаюсь только читать, конечно. Вслух, по крайней мере. Могу не вслух читать. Просыпайтесь, капитан. Шепард, вы меня слышите? Вылезайте из кровати. На нас напали. Шепард, ваши раны не залили, нужно двигаться. Здание атаковано. В шкафчике на той стороне комнаты есть пистолеты, поторопитесь. Пистолет, а не пистолеты, конечно же. Возьмите ваш пистолет и броню. А, вот шкафчик. Это медицинский отсек, мы достанем первый заряд, и черт! Термозаряд к пистолету поискать? Они соорудили баррикады, чтобы сдержать роботов. Так. Вепрус. Идем дальше, нам надо пробраться к челнокам, я понял. Как бежать? Игра, пожалуйста, скажи, как бежать, самое главное. Я потом разберусь, как там что делать. Слабаки какие-то на меня нападают. Ого! Не надо мне выглядывать вдали, ребята. Вы чё? Смерти моей желаете? Я не хочу. Опа, чё... Все хочу на shift нажать. Это что? А, это пульки, по всей видимости, наши. Как-то все резко началось, вот, типа Tomb Raider. Нихера там робот. Не тратьте время, я не смогу долго... Пробел. Тут ничего не подсказывает, прикинь. Подобрать, нажмите. Выбрать гранатомет. Нажмите и удержите левый shift. А где вот это? Нет, походу. А где он у меня, гранатомет? Да как его взять? А, все без базара. Спуститесь на подъемнике ниже, поехали. Спасибо. Блин, я ж не буду на простых... Джек, вы здесь делаете? Я думаю, вам пока есть чем заняться. Я только что проснулся, мне много надо узнать. Точно, прошу прощения. Я Джейкоб Тейл, я слежу. Обнаружен враг. Вот дерьмо. Дзык. Ты хуже, чем я думал. Раз вы здесь, я все расскажу, но сперва нам нужно добраться до шаттла. Почему они на нас напали? Что это? Роботы для охраны. Обычно сражаются за нас. Кто-то, наверное, их взломал. Это может сделать только тот, у кого есть доступ. Мы выберемся отсюда. Веди. Станция твоя, Джейкоб, веди. Сначала разберемся с железяками. У нас мало термозаряд, но я биотик. Скажи мне, когда атаковать, и я с ними разберусь. Биотик, он джедай, что ли? Чё ты так пули-то, Шепард, не экономишь? Так, опять же через Shift. А, вот оно, да, получается? Ну, ходить, черт, этой станции. Давайте выбираться. Это смотря где больше всего роботов, возможно, лучше... Проверка. Меня кто-нибудь слышит? Тут есть живые? Ответьте. Уилсон, это Джейкоб. У меня тут капитан Шепард. Мы только что расправились с роботами в крыле Д. Шепард жив? Какого? Ладно, неважно. Выводи его оттуда или через служебный туннель и выходите в комнату управления. Понял тебя, Уилсон. Оставайтесь на этой вот частоте. Пошли. Давайте выбираться отсюда. Еще бы, через эту дверь мы пройдем в служебные тоннели. Так, все, давай, через ту дверь. Блин, мне неудобно тобой управлять, чел. Своеобразное управление у вас тут, господа. В массик-эффектике. Так, подожди. У меня нормальные, да, пули стоят? Да пофигу, да? В принципе-то. Ну, плохо, что ты не бегаешь? Так, окей, в комнате двигаемся, он нам скажет, что делать. Когда мы тут... Его нашли? Они неуправляемые, все быстрее, 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 быстрее. Он ранен, его сейчас забьют вообще там насмерть. Так, так. Ты где там шел, чел? Нужно убираться с станции. Я никуда не пойду. Пока не вылечу ногу. В аптечке не станет пенициллин. Ага. Ну так, наверное, надо, да? Что-то сделал, но я не понял, как. Ладно. Я подумал, что смогу отключить охранную систему, но взломщик здесь все испоганил. Изменения необратимы. Мы не знаем, что тут делать. Почему тебя пропустили охранный робот? Ты противник биокрылья. Вы что, не слушали это? Это не имеет значения. Да, вот правильно. Да хорош. Во. Либо мертва, либо предательница Миранда.
Haven't known her long enough to trust her. This project was Miranda's baby. She'd never sabotage it. Okay, maybe she's
Ладно,
not
может
a
она и...
traitor,
Но это ничего не меняет. Мы здесь, а она нет. Нам надо спасаться. Нет. Док всего через... Опа. Умение перегрузка. Ладно, этим довольно легче не становится. А Шепард, если я расскажу, на ком мы работаем, ты доверяешь мне? Не лучший момент, Джейкоб. Ничего не выйдет, если не все время будешь ждать, пока... Хочешь поругаться с начальным, дело твое, Джейкоб. Я даже не знаю, кто такой Цербер. Ну и пофиг, да?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Ладно, вперед, пока не время тут стоять сейчас лялякать.
It's not much farther to the shuttle bay.
Можно будет и почитать, конечно, мы не будем потом читать. А что я должен делать? А, одинаковый типа выбрать, да? Понял. Взломать блок данных. Ну-ка, давай. Так, вот так он должен быть похож, да, на нас? Белые буквы, оранжевые буквы, белые буквы. Угу. А где еще? Теперь зеленые, да? Да что, время кончилось? Что так быстро? Я ж тебе не масс-эффектист. Давай, начать. Синенькие буковки. Не то, что ли? Алло, белые должны начинаться. Тут нету, блядь, такого, алло. Тут этого нету. Что вы мне впариваете? Да ну не то я нажал. Так, есть. Теперь зеленый, вот, дзык. Теперь белый и маленько оранжевого. Теперь зелененько. Да бред, сука. Ой. Вот где я должен, блядь, найти это? Если оно идет через 1000 лет. Я ради валюты ломал? Взлом мне уже не нравится прям. Алло. Да-да, мужчина. Да-да-да.
Ты барбоскин. Знаешь, как? Лягушка розовая летящая с говном за нами всех. А я ну стирай говно. Вот.
Эк. Прям дальше. Сейчас заждались, ребят. Так, у нас тут что-то может валяться где-то? Всякие тайнички, маячки. О, я что-то подобрал. Уйди с дороги, лысый. Шепард, ты будешь... А, игра свернулась, да? Ну, окей, согласен. Самый тот момент, когда должна игра свернуться. А там тоже меня месят. Меня со всех сторон месят, эти стоят. Они, конечно... Так, ноутбук. Нифига, ноутбук у него крутой. Повреждение гораздо сильнее, чем мы предполагали. Так-то. Помимо ожогов и повреждений, которые мы... А, это сейчас про Шепарда говорили, да? Типа он весь... О, тут опять взлом. Так, беленькая. Оранжевенькая. Ну, это бред. Как я должен вот это вот находить? Не такое, вот оно. Это так деньги брать? Нифига себе. Когда мне не надо. Что, тоже взлом? А нет. Давай сюда, мы почти... Миранда, но ты же... Мертва. Что ты делаешь? Выполняй свою работу. Уилсон всех нас предал. Хорошо, что теперь? Сядем в челнок и полетим. Мой босс хочет поговорить с вами. Ты имеешь в виду призрака? Я знаю, что ты работаешь на Цербер. А, Джейк, мог бы догадаться, что твоя совесть не сможет промолчать. Врать капитану не лучший способ склонить его на нашу сторону. Но раз мы уж Капитана, не желаешь ли ты знать что-нибудь еще? Изучить. Где была ты? Когда мы решили побыть... Таки.
Wilson figured out I was helping you when he sent an army of mechs to take me out.
Ах, он
I got here
говнюк.
as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Угу.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The elusive man is waiting for you there.
I'm not sure I trust you.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
I
Пошли.
had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
На всю
Or
жизнь
2,
хватит.
in your case. Come on. Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
What, we have to do this now?
We should have done weeks of testing to confirm the success of Project Lazarus. A few questions during the shuttle ride will have to suffice.
Okay. Records show you grew up on Earth. Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted, and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Мне не хотелось умирать.
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone screaming, gunfire, blood everywhere. I was the only one who stayed focused on survival.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave him behind?
We should move on.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Так.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
С призраком в другой комнате поговорить. Окей.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Ой, все. Какой другой? Где у вас тут комнаты вообще? А, вон там, наверное. Где у вас тут другие комнаты? Телепорт. А, голограмма.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers. just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention where you killed one of them.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention where you killed one of them.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
What do you think I'll find there?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need to send you. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Так. И что нажать надо? А, все, я все потратил. Как читать-то? Алло, игра.
"50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kaje, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens. The Asari were the first species to discover the Citadel. When the Solarians arrived, it was the Asari who proposed the establishment of the Citadel Council to maintain peace throughout the galaxy. Since then, the Asari have served as the mediators and centrists of the Council. An all-female race, the Asari reproduce through a form of parthenogenesis. They can attune their nervous system to that of another individual of any gender and of any species to reproduce. This capability has led to the unseemly and inaccurate rumors about Asari promiscuity. Asari can live for over 1,000 years, passing through 3 stages of life. In the maiden stage, they wander restlessly, seeking new knowledge and experience. When the matron stage begins, they meld with interesting partners to produce their offspring. This ends when they reach the matriarch stage, where they assume the roles of leaders and counselors. The second species to join the Citadel, the Solarians, are warm-blooded amphibians with a hyperactive metabolism. Solarians think fast, talk fast, and move fast. To Solarians, other species seem sluggish and dull-witted. Unfortunately, their metabolic speed leaves them with a relatively short lifespan. Solarians over the age of 40 are a rarity. The Solarians were responsible for advancing the development of the primitive Krogan species to use as soldiers during the Rachni Wars. They were also behind the creation of the genophage bioweapon the Turians used to quell the Krogan rebellions several centuries later. Solarians are known for their observational capability and non-linear thinking. This manifests as an aptitude for research and espionage. They are constantly experimenting and inventing, and it is generally accepted that they always know more than they are letting on. Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other 2 races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157. The Systems Alliance space vehicle Normandy is a prototype starship created as a joint human and Turian venture. A frigate optimized for reconnaissance missions, the vessel uses state-of-the-art stealth technology. Most ships generate tremendous heat that is easily detectable against the absolute zero background of space. The Normandy, however, temporarily sinks this heat within its hull. Because of exterior hull refrigeration, the ship can travel undetected for hours, or drift passively for days of covert observation. That heat sinking carries the risk of cooking the crew alive if the stored heat is not eventually radiated. Also contributing to stealth is the Normandy's revolutionary Tantalus drive, a Mass Effect core double the standard size. The Tantalus generates mass concentrations that the Normandy falls into. In the early 2160s...
О, все, хорош. Так.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it. The rest of us are ready to leave, Shepard. We're just waiting for you to get on the shuttle.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
Cerberus gave me my body back. That's worth giving them a chance. One chance.
But you're still not convinced. Do you trust me, Commander?
I haven't made up my mind about you yet.
At least you're giving me a chance. Most Alliance soldiers hate Cerberus on principle.
You said you served in the Alliance?
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
That's all for now.
Yes, sir.
Нормально, в принципе. Надо пару-тройку деньков поиграть, посмотреть, вжиться, так сказать.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Блин, а геймпадом интересно, можно управлять, чтобы нормально сидеть? Как человек. Ага, у меня еще одно оружие есть теперь, да? Ё-моё, сколько у меня тут оружия-то. Дробовик. О, штурмовая винтовка, нормалдык вот это было. Где она? Так, ну-ка, сейчас я посмотрю. Так, настрой, подожди. А, тут геймпад нельзя поставить, да? Начинается. Ну-ка, давай ее покачаем через что? О, давай вот это покачаем, да? Блин, я не понимаю, как тут это вкачивать. А, вот так, наверное. Угу. Так, а Джейкоб что может? Вот это тоже прикольно. Че присела-то? Миранда, вперед! Че ты боишься?
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Какие следы должны быть? Бомбы, взрывы, все дела, да?
Strange. Security systems were stable at the other colonies.
Attention right!
Shields down.
Shoot them before they take out his shield.
I've got him.
Excuse me, offline.
Меня почти когнули, прикинь.
Enemy down. There we go.
Next should have been hostile. They should have recognized us.
Ну, что-то не
Someone
распознали.
reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Блин, пистолет, по-моему, побаще у меня был.
We've been spotted.
Backup systems engaged.
Уф, я его размесил.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... You're alive?
Cerberus rebuilt me, Tally. In return, they asked me to investigate these attacks on human colonies.
You'll pardon us for not taking you at your word, Cerberus.
We're well within our rights to investigate attacks on a human colony. I'd like to know what the Quarians are doing here.
Weapons down, Praza. Whatever's going on here, I don't think we need another fight. One of our people was here on pilgrimage. His name was Vitor. We came to find him.
Everyone else is dead. What makes you think Vitor survived?
We saw him when we landed.
You saw him? Then why isn't he with you already?
Vitor was injured, and he was always, nervous.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the far side. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
Thanks for the warning. We'll...
Ну, я типа вижу, алло.
You're right.
Yes!
Присел такой, да, незаметно. Символы одинаковые. А где, как я их могу... А? Быстрее, пожалуйста. И что? А, надо быстро, типа. Вон он, вот это прикольный взлом. А не то, что там был. Непонятно вообще.
Use overload on him.
Ой-ой-ой, уходи, уходи. Подожди, подожди, сейчас, перегрузка, где это? А, это не перегрузка, блин. Блин, это херня, не пистолет, короче. Я так решил. Ой, там еще начинается мясо какое-то, там кто-то не ждет.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Камон, камон. А дальше-то куда, камон? Тут нет дороги для меня. А, вот. Изи. Изи. Хоть не перепрыгнул, слава богу. Блин, надо какую-то одну пушку поставить, с ней двигаться, иначе... Да, ну... Не умеет Шепард бегать, простите.
Taking cover.
Сейчас сдохнут эти бойцы. Серьезно?
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
У меня есть где-то гранатомет. Нихера себе, я его не убиваю, прикинь. Он знает, что я тут главарь, короче. На. Тряпка. Никчемная. Сильный противник. Сильный. Да где он там сильный? Фу. У нас суперотряд. Так, это что? Куда вот она сворачивается постоянно? Или я куда-то жму, непонятно. Где тут хрупкий контейнер было написано? Не стой на пути у меня. Я серьезно настроен разнести их всех. Блин, жалко вот этого. Блин, а он бегать не умеет, да? А, так у меня еще и щит какой-то бывает. О. А, это нашинские все. Так, ну-ка, аптечка.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded shepherd.
Без
He's
проблем.
probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Сейчас сделаем. Блин, ну я думал, это ее убили, но нет. Опа. И мир. Иридий какой-то.
Now what's this?
Ё-моё, тут что-то вообще все такое супер трудное. Ничего не...
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. Storm coming. Storm of swarms. No escape. No hope. Can't hide forever. Monsters will find you. Swarms will find you.
Vitor, I'm here to protect you. I won't let the monsters get you. I promise.
Have to hide. Have to hide. Mechs will protect. Swarms coming. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Ну это, кстати, может быть. Что только людей засекают.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I'm still trying to accept that you're even alive, and you're with Cerberus. I've got responsibilities now. I've got a mission of my own. I can't walk away from that. Not even for you.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Нормалдык. Правда, много непонятно.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
The data from his Omnitool should be quite useful.
We're still analyzing it. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the collectors getting from these deals?
The collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
I hate waiting, but I'll need a team. A good one.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you could convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
Sounds good. What else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you could trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Гектор.
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's
Джокер.
I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the Elusive Man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Нормандия, или как она там называлась? Ну или типа нее.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Нормандия, конечно, как же еще? Блин, прикольно. Могу сказать, что прикольно. А, ученый, вот нам про ученого и говорили. Блин, вот русскую бы озвучку, а. Это прям жесть вот так вот читать. Много.
Welcome aboard the New Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Mordin Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega.
Да-да-да.
I know the collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Это верно.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Now that we've established who's in charge, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Так, а где эта карта там была? А, вот она. Так, а нам куда надо лететь? А, вот, все показывает, да? А как нажать? Стыковочка. Так. А, то есть я могу только один за один покупать, да? О, привет, привет, привет тебе. Я не смотрел. Ну, я слышал, что что-то типа резик. Ну, это... Все равно ничего нового не будет. Просто новый скин. И все. Ну, я вот это возьму, короче. Офицер Цербера. Нормальная тема. Да. Пока не интересно мне, Тимур. А, у меня, блин, на 2 уже, что ли? Давай, типа, вот так сделаем.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you?
Ну да.
I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also
Я ж не играю в
messages
ПТБ
between
во всякие.
mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at
О,
Afterlife
карта
that may have
появилась,
information
ништяк.
on him.
Please. You have to help me.
Давай, давай.
Uzaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. I hear we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up 1 man, not 2.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
Спасибо.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
What kind of arrangement?
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
Так, ну что, сейчас будем мы закругляться. Подзатянуло. Попробуй поискать русскую озвучку, может все-таки есть. Блин, столько всего тут открывается, я прям не знаю. На зорю. Ага. Снайпер Архангел, да? Это корабли есть. Это типа подсказки какие-то. Я думаю, мы это в ходе игры можем узнать, да? Иначе тут читать заманаешься. Так, а как сохранить? А вот сохранение, да? Ладненько, пойду я поищу русскую озвучку, если что, увидимся завтра. Всем пока-пока. Ну и до завтра. Mass Effect 2.